Hi, this is Damien. I'm Senior Director for Asia Pacific Product Management. And we're here today to launch the BlackBerry Passport in the Philippines.
Your new phone?
The great features that we have. So this is the BlackBerry Passport. And what we did was that we tried to
It looks different than the usual phone, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the first thing that catches people.
Right.
But what we tried to do was to get a large screen display onto a device and yet be able to keep the keyboard on the device.
Right.
From a possibility perspective, it is the same size as a Passport.
That's a nice, standard size passport from Singapore.
More than a normal passport.
Right.
So if you can fit your passport into your breast pocket, you can fit the
BlackBerry Passport. Yeah.
So with the BlackBerry Passport, I think three things. The first thing that catch people is the 4.5-inch display.
Right.
So this 4.5-inch display.
This is actually a very high resolution display, right?
Yeah. So it's 1440 by 1440 pixels.
Right.
453 DPI. So basically, with the product, we've got the latest Gorilla Glass as well.
Oh, nice.
It just, I mean,
what you're doing right now is actually using the keyboard to scroll, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm using the keyboard. So what we've done is that with the keyboard, we've put something innovative into the keyboard itself. In addition to the normal keyboard, we've made it touch enabled. So if you notice, I'm doing this, or if I do this, and I'm
turns into landscape.
Yeah, I'm basically using it to scroll.
Right.
And that's something that we've put as an innovation into the feature.
So your keyboard, it's not just a physical buttons you can press, but it also has capacitive sensors.
Yeah. Okay. So because of that, if I were to compose and I mean, a lot of our full touch device have always this capability to do flick to type. So if I look at this, if I do this, so there's some suggested words that appear here. Okay, and you can decide to flick to type if you want to.
Right. Nice. So those are so sort of adaptive keyboard. It tells you what you're typing, and it sort of understands what you want to type and sort of predicts your next word.
Yeah. Now, the other thing that you can do is that you can use the keyboard as you would a trackpad or a mouse with a button, right? So
because it does have the touch sensitivity,
use it as
right?
a fine cursor control. You can do this.
Nice.
Okay. And then.
So all the functionality of a button keyboard, but also all of the added flexibility of a touchscreen, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
So the device is going to come with it's got the latest specs, so quad-core Snapdragon 801.
Right.
It's got a 3 gig RAM.
That's a lot of RAM.
32 gig on board, and it's got a slot for you to put your memory card. So
nice. So you do have 32 gigs of RAM. You can get
RAM on board.
Yeah.
And then you can expand that to 128 gigs as well. Put a
lot of memory in there.
Yep. It uses a nano SIM.
Right.
Okay. On top of that.
LTE, right?
Yes, LTE.
Awesome.
So support local and smart.
So this phone, what kind of OS do you have in here?
So it's the BlackBerry 10 OS. So we've refreshed it. I mean, we've had BlackBerry 10 for almost more than a year now.
Right.
We've refreshed it with 10.3. So Passport comes with 10.3.
It's actually pretty smooth. I tried it before.
Yeah. And we've refreshed the UI. You can go in and get into your settings using your 2 fingers.
It's not like it's much nicer looking now, actually.
And then all your conversations are in the hub itself.
Yes.
Be it emails, Twitter, Facebook, calls, and so forth.
Nice. Tell me, does this support Android apps?
Yeah, good question. So, on 10.3 and on Passport, for the first device from BlackBerry, you know that we are working with Amazon, the App Store. So now, out of the box, we will have the Amazon App Store preloaded on the device.
So you can get your Android apps from Amazon App Store.
Apps in there.
Nice.
So you can download that directly into your device, and that's Amazon supports already today more than 200,000 Android apps.
Yeah, that's a lot of apps.
Increase.
Right. So one actual cool feature that I saw earlier was that you have a BlackBerry Blend feature.
Yeah. So that's something that is not device specific. It's a solution that we're providing.
Okay.
But it starts with the Passport, with 10.3. And effectively, it's a paradigm of where 10 years ago, your PC was the center of all your communication.
Right.
Today, it's your device.
Yeah, of course.
Stores everything, your pictures, your music, your conversations. And
right.
And what we see is that a lot of people want to have devices that work around the device. It's a very simple app that basically allows you user to extend the content that's on the device onto a PC or a MacBook.
So theoretically, it lets you get your emails your documents, and I do believe your texts onto your
SMSs.
right onto any device with an application, you know, Android and iOS, I believe, and also PC.
Yeah. So if you buy a passport today, go to www.blackberry.com/blend. Download the very lightweight client.
It's really awesome app because you know sometimes you get your text and you want to reply it with your computer. Yeah, exactly.
So that's really what Blend is for, and you know, it's available on the iPad and the Android tablet as well. So you know, it's something that we've just offered together with the Passport at launch.
All right, so that is the BlackBerry Passport. Really quickly, what are the specs? I believe there's a 13-megapixel camera.
Oh, yes, so it's got the largest camera that we've ever put onto a BlackBerry. 13 megapixel at the back. It comes with the optical image stabilization.
I like that. I like optical image stabilization.
And then we've got a completely new UI on the
camera.
On the camera itself, which then supports panorama. Okay, so panorama as well. So battery is well known for the Passport. We've got a 3450 milliamp-hour battery.
I've heard good things about the battery.
So I mean, if you read the reviews for the Passport, it's, you know, people are craving over the battery life of the device. It supports more than 30 hours of mixed use.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so that is the BlackBerry Passport. Where can they get it and for how much?
It's available in the Philippines in authorized retail outlets for $35,790. It's, I'm sure, available on Globe and Smart as well.
All right, awesome. So that is the BlackBerry Passport. Really awesome looking device. Thanks very much, sir.